And I love being out in the wilderness. I mean, I really like wolves. I love the way they run, and I love running, through the mountains and over hills, and so do wolves, So, yeah, I identify with them a lot.
Dr. Jeff Young is a household name and a beloved veterinarian known for his dedication to animal care. His reality TV show, Dr. Jeff, Rocky Mountain Vet, has captivated audiences with his compassionate approach and tireless efforts providing care for animals in need. The show is arguably the highest-rated show on Animal Planet, boasting an average of 100,000 views per episode. However, behind his successful career lies a series of heartbreaking tragedies that have deeply impacted his life and work. From battling cancer to death scares, Dr. Jeff's journey is marked by both resilience and determination. But hey, what doesn't kill a man only makes him stronger, so join us as we uncover the personal tragedies of Dr. Jeff Young.
I'm Jeff.
My name's Taylor.
Oh, they're really small.
They are.
And I assume they've had diarrhea for a little bit. Well, you gotta understand that with kittens, it can be tough.
Born on April 14th, 1956, Dr. Jeff grew up in a rural area of Indiana, where he developed a deep connection to nature and a strong passion for animals. His early life was marked by numerous encounters with domestic animals, as his family owned a dairy farm, which fueled his desire to pursue a career dedicated to their care and well-being. Dr. Jeff's exceptional interest in helping and caring for injured or stray animals in his community led him to Colorado State University, where he studied veterinary medicine. His dedication and hard work paid off when he graduated with a Doctor of Veterinary Medicine degree. In 1990, Dr. Jeff founded Planned Parenthood Plus in Denver, Colorado. The clinic was established with a mission to provide affordable, high-quality veterinary care to all animals, regardless of their owner's financial status. This commitment to accessible care quickly earned the clinic a reputation for excellence and compassion. Planned Parenthood Plus became known not only for its affordable services, but also for its innovative approach to veterinary medicine. Dr. Jeff's vision extended beyond traditional practices, incorporating mobile clinics and international outreach programs to provide veterinary care in underserved areas. Dr. Jeff's journey from a passionate young animal lover to a renowned veterinarian laid the foundation for his career and the challenges he would later face, both personally and professionally. On a personal level, Dr. Jeff suffered lots of tragedies, but his separation from his first wife tops the list. His marriage to Deb Burns was a significant chapter in his career. The high school sweethearts met while still in school and became fond of each other before eventually tying the knot after graduating. They stayed together for several years, having 3 children in the process. One of their oldest children, Melody Abuabisa, works at the Planned Parenthood as a practice manager. The union was far from imperfections until the pressures of Dr. Jeff's demanding veterinary practice and the complexities led to challenges in their marriage. They eventually decided to split up and move on with their lives after all attempts proved futile. While Deb remarried sometime in 2018, Dr. Jeff, on the other hand, found solace in fellow veterinarian Dr. Petra Makova, who also works at the Planned Parenthood Plus. This time around, it was a match made in heaven, as the two shared a lot of common interests, the most obvious being the love for animals and the desire to provide affordable pet care services. Dr. Jeff's perfect life took a drastic turn when he was diagnosed with B-cell lymphoma cancer in 2016. This news struck a significant blow at the time when his clinic, Planned Parenthood Plus, and his television show Rocky Mountain Vet were thriving. The 8-centimeter mass growing in his lungs is a type of cancer that affects the lymphatic system, which meant he had to undergo aggressive treatments, including chemotherapy. This treatment took a significant toll on his body, leading to the loss of his signature hair and physical weakness. Despite these challenges, Dr. Jeff's spirit remained unbroken. Throughout his chemotherapy, Dr. Jeff continued to keep tabs on Planned Parenthood Plus, determined not to let his illness interfere with his mission, even though he had to delegate responsibilities to his trusted team at the pet clinic. Balancing his health with his professional responsibilities was no easy feat. His transparency about the condition endeared him even more to fans and clients who admired his unwavering dedication. After months of intense treatment, Dr. Jeff fully recovered from cancer, or so he thought. Post-recovery, Dr. Jeff focused on expanding his clinic and launched mobile veterinary clinics across the United States, providing low-cost services to those who couldn't afford regular veterinary care. Unfortunately, just when he thought it was all over, tragedy struck again. Years after his initial battle with cancer, Dr. Jeff faced the devastating news that his cancer had resurfaced. This time, it was a more aggressive form of the disease. Dr. Jeff first became aware of the recurrence during a routine checkup. a moment that marked the beginning of another grueling journey. Unlike his previous encounter with B-cell lymphoma cancer in 2016, which he had managed to overcome with a combination of chemotherapy and unwavering determination, this new diagnosis required even more intensive treatment and greater fortitude. The news came at a particularly challenging time, as he was finalizing the opening of the new Planned Parenthood Veterinary Hospital and Training Center in Conifer, Colorado. Managing this resurgence of cancer was no easy feat. Dr. Jeff's struggle was marked by a relentless series of treatments that left him physically drained. Despite the intense demands of chemotherapy, he continued to be involved in his clinic, driven by his deep commitment to animal care and his team. Throughout this period, the support from his family, staff, and the broader community played a crucial role. Fundraisers and messages of encouragement poured in from fans and clients alike, all rallying behind Dr. Jeff in his fight against the disease. These gestures provided not only financial relief, but also a significant emotional boost, reminding him that he was not alone in his battle. The implications of his illness extended beyond his personal health. The financial strain of medical bills and the operational costs of the clinic were significant, further complicating his fight against cancer. Talking about financial strain, right from inception, Dr. Jeff Young's clinic faced numerous obstacles, primarily due to its mission to provide affordable veterinary care. Unlike many veterinary clinics that charge premium prices, Planned Parenthood Plus aimed to serve all pet owners, regardless of their financial situation. This noble goal, while commendable, led to financial struggles. The clinic frequently operates on a high-volume, low-cost model, which means the clinic must treat a large number of animals to cover expenses. This model, while essential for making veterinary care accessible, often leads to financial instability. Running a high-volume clinic requires substantial resources. The cost of medical supplies, staff salaries, and facility maintenance is significant. Additionally, Dr. Jeff's dedication to never turning away an animal further strains the clinic's finances. This idea of prioritizing animal welfare over profit means that Planned Parenthood Plus often operates with thin margins, leaving little room for financial setbacks. Despite these, Dr. Jeff's commitment to his mission never wavered. He continuously sought innovative solutions to sustain the clinic. One such approach was the establishment of mobile clinics, which allowed him to reach underserved areas and provide essential veterinary services without the overhead costs of a traditional clinic. Meanwhile, his cost-cutting style didn't sit well with the animal veterinary body. Safe to say, Dr. Jeff faced challenges both on a personal level and professional level. On a professional level, Dr. Jeff faced significant challenges with the Animal Veterinary Medical Association. The primary issue arose from Dr. Jeff's unconventional practices, which prioritized cost-effective and high-volume spay and neuter surgeries. While his approach was effective in reducing animal overpopulation and making veterinary care accessible, it sometimes clashed with the AVMA standards and traditional methods. Additionally, in 2017, Dr. Jeff faced heavy backlash from the veterinary community when he and his team failed to use a face mask and other surgery kits while operating on an animal. This approach didn't sit well with those who believed that the doctor and his team were endangering the lives of animals. The conflict intensified due to Dr. Jeff's outspoken criticism of the veterinary industry's high costs and what he perceived as a tendency to prioritize profit over animal welfare. His blunt, no-nonsense style and public critique of industry norms did not sit well with many within the association. They viewed his methods as potentially compromising quality and safety standards, although his outcome often proved otherwise. Dr. Jeff's contributions to veterinary medicine go beyond his clinical work. His advocacy for affordable care and his willingness to challenge industry norms have inspired many within the veterinary community. He's become a symbol of perseverance and dedication, demonstrating that it is possible to provide compassionate care without compromising on quality. For fans who have been swayed by the rumors on the internet, Dr. Jeff Young is doing just fine, as he recently posted a picture of himself and his wife. The support and love he's received from his family, friends, and fans have been instrumental in his journey. Their encouragement has helped him navigate through difficult times and will definitely help him continue his important work.